On to our next speaker, Dr. Abhinav BIALA, who's a consultant cataract and refractive surgery from LV Prasad, and he is going to show us a different challenging video, a different direction. On to you, Dr. Abhinav. Anaga, I would want you to comment.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank ARC and Dr. Ramamurthy ma'am for giving me this opportunity. So here I present something with my Zepto Precision Pulse capsulotomy handset getting stuck. So I don't have any financial interest. In the beginning, I went ahead, I put in my handset, the handpiece into the anterior chamber. There was good centration. I switched on the vacuum, and you can see that the small bubbles will start going into the main tubing, showing that vacuum was getting formed. And then energy was applied to get a cut. Right about now, I was quite confident that it was a 360-degree cut. I could see the central anterior capsule inside, but then suddenly when I'm trying to withdraw, you see the whole nucleus is getting dragged with it. So I understood that the suction probably has not broken. And I was lucky at this point that Dr. Jagdish Reddy was seeing through the side scope. He advised me to use a second instrument to somehow break the suction. So first I tried with this push rod, which is present inside the handpiece, to somehow to push the nucleus down so that I can break that vacuum seal. But then I was unsuccessful at that attempt. And I took another iris repositor, which I'll be introducing from the paracentesis. And I tried to do a clean sweep between the silicone suction cup and the nucleus so as to break the suction. But then that was not the end of my problem here. I was able to break the suction. But then if you notice that a part of the suction cup in the superior part had gone below the superior anterior capsular excess margin. And that again was not letting the handpiece come out. So if you see, I had a difficulty there, and then I finally went ahead, used my iris repositor to press upon the superior part of the rhexis. I examined the rhexis thereafter to see whether it was continuous or there was a break superiorly. Luckily, there was no break. I was able to go ahead with the emulsification, and I was able to complete the surgery without any complications by God's grace.
Very challenging video which you bravely showed, Abhinav.
Yeah.
Anaga, how would you have managed this case?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I have been using Zepto for the last many years now. And actually, frankly speaking, this is a very common thing that we see. I have faced it multiple times, and there is a very simple solution to this. And that is you inject BSS through the other end of the tubing. And within a few seconds, the suction is broken. So you really do not need to go in through the side port with the repositor and try to separate out, because you will not be able to do it. And it will cause a lot of jugglery, and you can actually cause a zonular dialysis very significantly. You could see the way the entire lens is moving.
Yeah.
So please do not panic. This is something which happens very often for some reason. But there's a very simple tip, and that is you can just inject, just have 1 or 2 cc, and then that not even that much, and then immediately the suction can be broken. One more thing I would like to say is whenever you are doing the Zepto, you were just stabilizing it at the limbus with a 1 to 4 steps. So what I would suggest is you keep a cannula with a viscoelastic in through the side port. That will help in 2 ways. One is you can help to center the Zepto, the suction cup also, because sometimes it moves because your rod is in the wound. So sometimes it can get decentered the moment you push in the suction. So with the left hand, that cannula can help in centration, number 1. And number 2 is sometimes there's shallowing of the chamber. So if you push in viscoelastic, you can maintain the chamber depth and also keep the centration. So that gives a good suction. So these are just few things I thought.
Extreme situation, you could have even switched it off, no? Then also it would have, the suction would have gone and he would have taken it out, no?
Yes,
like,
but there is no need to do that. There is no need
for him, and he had a lot of problems getting it out.
You can also cut
The suction was off, but
Oh.
that was the issue. The suction usually after we do the cut, it automatically gets switched off. So then I thought that it's loose, but then that was the mistake that I made. It was not loose. It was still, the suction was there.
Was still on, yeah.
Yes.
I thought you can also cut the tubing, because I was told that, if you get this thing to block, like Anaga, I mean, I can understand injecting BSS, but it's a little scary also, because, if it goes inside and with how much pressure the BSS will go inside.
No, sir, it's very, very simple and it's very gentle.
Okay.
And
What,
you
you
do it
inject
with a
BSS through
sterile, it's
you inject
sterile.
BSS through the side port, huh?
No, through the other end of the tubing, you
Oh.
use a sterile needle, I mean the syringe and sterile BSS, so it's absolutely not a problem. And it's taken care of within a few seconds. And this I've done multiple number of times. There's absolutely no issues.
That doesn't speak very highly of the Zepto, though, that if it happens.
I understand, sir, for some reason, but at least I have managed these cases like this. If anybody else has an experience with something else.
Dr. Purendra Bhasin, you have, or Sandeep?
No, I don't use Zepto at all. So
Yeah.
I have no experience.
Okay. So then anyway, we had a nice video, Dr. Abhinav, it made us think a little differently, and we would know how to do better. At least our audience would also know how to do better if caught in such a situation.